Warning, this podcast contains material not suitable for younger audiences, and some material that's not suitable for older audiences. If you're part of any age group, we've found a way to offend you. Run while you still can. We are the hapless heroes.
Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna conjure like a bunch of squirrels. Okay? Hear me out.
That's going to make a great drop for the episode.
You know what? Fuck it.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to conjure a bunch of squirrels.
Welcome to the Hapless Heroes podcast. My name is Dave, and I will be your host and dungeon master for this, the grand finale of the full play special.
It's about fucking time.
Everything will be decided tonight.
Unless we decide to turn away from this building
Right.
and go explore for a little longer.
Nope,
We
everything will be
didn't.
decided tonight.
We didn't go in that one door.
We're committed.
You just won't like the ending if you go explore somewhere else, but it will end.
All right, cool.
Fantastic. That's not ominous.
Yeah,
Is that a threat, Dave?
it's a promise. Anyway, let's introduce
That's
our
worse.
cast. Going around the table to my left, we have Zach as Melvin Illuminumion.
It's been a pleasure. I'll probably die.
To his left, we have John as Hondo the Merciless.
Fight for your lives, boys.
To his left, we have Francesco as Rocknanak.
Against my better judgment, I follow you into the abyss.
Against my better judgment, right on its own, could just be like the motto of this whole damn thing.
Especially for Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. But to his left, we have James as Sidious Vale.
This will be fun.
So the action cuts back in on the party approaching the door to this building.
Yeah, well, we've inspected pretty much the whole town at this point. We really didn't find anything. There were 4 guards. They're gone now. We found what we assumed to be the mayor with his head blown off outside of this building that has a magical force parasol above it for some weird reason.
Yeah, that.
It's like
So-
more of a picnic blanket.
Yeah.
So we've talked about what we have and what we found, but we can't seem to find is one Flareon the Barbarian. In real life, it's because Massimo was unable to make it this evening. His traffic issues coming back from a little bit of a trip were delayed. So
But in
unfortunately,
story,
he's
he's
not
a
with
yellow-bellied coward.
us. Or the only one with any goddamn sense.
Right. But in real life, Massimo, we miss you. We're sorry you
Yeah.
couldn't get back in time.
Come back to us.
We love you.
Yeah.
At least I do. I mean, I'm obligated to. You're my brother.
Oh, yeah.
You have a legal obligation.
Hopefully we don't miss a barbarian too much in this fight.
I don't know, but maybe he has the right idea. Anyways.
Maybe. So anyway,
Nothing's going on outside of this building, though, right?
No, but we're
just,
walking to
we are
it
just
ready, loaded for bear.
yeah.
standing.
Ready
No,
to...
remember you were crackling, like you were ready to
Oh,
like
right,
get into
but
a fight.
we're outside of the building. There's no people here. There's no nothing.
Besides a headless mayor.
Because I forgot I have a detect
Yes.
magic to like know the nature of the spell. I could know more about that floating thing if we wanted to.
Do you want to use that spell slot?
But I don't think these use spell slots.
That is a ritual. Yeah, you can
Right.
spend 10 minutes and just do that.
So if
Chill for 10
there's
minutes?
nothing going on out here, if we've got 10 minutes, if we wait 10 minutes, I can get to know the sheet a little better.
A better idea what's going on with that.
Yes.
I think that's a good idea as long as that door doesn't open in the next 10 minutes.
Okay, so I'm just to confirm that you are taking 10 minutes to
detect
examine
some
this thing.
magic.
Okay. So
And it says that I see auras and determine the school of magic.
okay, it is definitely from the illusion school of magic. And at a glance, it appears to be projecting or displaying the illusion of a grass field upward into the air.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
It's camouflage.
Okay.
From above.
Right. Interesting. So, like, if anyone were to look down over or into here, that's what they would see is a grass field.
Yes.
I thought.
Someone's going to great pains to hide this spot in particular.
From overhead sight when we know that it's
Right, but I.
opaque.
Right. So that would mean that someone flying inside the dome, but below the dome, because above the dome's opaque. You can't see through it.
Right. So someone
So we're
inside the
just
dome
covering
flying.
the air.
Weird.
Yeah.
And also, they also must have purposefully left the dead mayor out on the
front.
lawn.
Yeah.
Presumably, yes.
Fuck, Ricky.
So
Good. Oh,
probably,
good.
probably not the mayor.
No.
Maybe,
Well,
but
let's-
probably not.
I mean,
Let's
there's
go
only,
in.
there's only one
So
way to
there's a-
find out.
Yeah, there's a giant steel door that just screams boss battle.
Is it written in blood on the front?
No. In fact, 12B is on a placard near the door.
12B.
12B.
Let's go fuck 12B up. No, I mean, let's proceed with caution.
Yeah. That's,
Yeah. Is the door unlocked?
The door is locked.
All right, let's leave.
I guess
Well-
that's it. Oh,
well,
party's over.
we tried.
Yeah.
I'll use my thieves' tools again. 19.
19 unlocks the door.
Did I want to?
Inside the door, the entire room appears to be humming and glowing.
Wait,
Fantastic.
what kind of aura you see now, bud? 'Cause
Yeah.
you got some time on that detect magic.
Yep.
What is that
do
shit?
that again.
That is.
Nuclear
Check
bomb.
my.
magic.
No, yeah, let's check my schools of magic. real quick.
Slytherin School of Magic. Yeah, we have to be here for 10 minutes.
No, you can concentrate on this for a total of 10 minutes. So, like, after you cast it, you're now concentrating on the spell for 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It does take 10
misread
minutes
it.
to also ritualize it, but the duration of the spell is also 10 minutes.
All right. I mean, while we're doing this, I might as well do the comprehend languages too.
What?
Why?
How
Why
about we
not?
just,
There's
I
like,
nothing
can't
to
do them
read.
both
You
at the
can't-
same time.
You have to concentrate
well,
on
no,
one.
the other one actually is not a concentration spell.
Right. Yeah.
Technically.
So
it
why
doesn't say
not?
concentration.
Right.
You're just pre-ritualizing all over
Yeah, I'm
again.
just doing it. I'm gonna pre-ritualize with both hands.
I think you have about as much time to do that as Dave has to look through
Yeah.
whatever book he's flipping
Yes.
through
About
for
to
some
kill us
sort of
with.
horrible thing. So you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
At least I'll understand it.
yeah.
If it writes
I'm just-
itself.
I mean,
for
if you could comprehend all languages, you would. Don't be jealous of my abilities, Rock. Haters gonna hate. You might be the only one I don't tell the things I understand to.
Just for that.
I'm gonna whisper it to Hondo, and I'm even gonna whisper it to Melvin, who rubs me the wrong way a whole lot because he's a nerd and I'm a crook.
I'm
but-
learning. I'll learn to rub the right way.
Oh god.
So you detect magic, and you detect 3 different schools coming from this thing.
Oh.
And that's just from what appears to be an outer, like, semi-spherical shell coming from over what appears to be a like hard stone pavement ground here.
Huh.
And over it, in like a half dome, 1 meter in diameter, or 1 meter radius rather, so 2 meters across, 1 meter high, like a perfect half sphere in the middle of the room. And before I get into describing that, the detect magic on this thing shows you abjuration, enchantment, and evocation.
Those are, so abjuration's like, you know, buffing, shielding kind of thing. Enchantment is exactly what it sounds like. And evocation is like, those are the, like, your, like, you know, damage spells and, like, you know, like things that you would sort of like
Yeah.
use to affect things, like pretty
Strong magic is
strong
the
with, like,
team.
you know,
Yeah.
pain.
Yeah,
And
and you
things.
know how you look at like a bright light for a few seconds and it leaves like an after image in your eyes? That's doing this to your detect magic vision right now.
All in the house?
Anyone
Or
who's
around the-
detecting magic on it
Yeah.
is seeing it in such a way that like they keep seeing echoes of it. It is a fucking doozy.
Strong magic is afoot.
Now, inside of it appears to be some other, and it looks like some sort of maybe canister or something with some magical light coming out of it, and it is giving off a very strong aura of evocation.
Well, we came here for the mayor and for guns, so let's just leave this alone.
Yeah, this is nothing, probably.
Right, nothing at all.
Let's check another house.
Right?
You want to go back and check that collapsed tunnel?
Yes. Can we move any of the stones at the collapse?
So does it seem like there's anything that this power is coming out of?
This thing, right?
Well,
Yeah, is the canister appear to be the source of
I'm looking
the
for off
shit?
switches.
Right.
the canister and the dome seem only cause-effect connected, but not like magically connected to each other. It's like they're two different sort of effects entirely.
But no source.
There's no power source to this
No.
canister. This canister seems to be the power source.
Be at least its own power source for whatever it's supposed to do. Is anyone making any Arcana checks?
I mean,
Yeah,
I feel
I
like
am.
people should
All
do
right.
that. Yeah. I don't know shit about Arcana. I'm not proficient and I have 0 bonus. I mean, I'll make a straight roll, I guess.
Yeah,
but
I'm just gonna
like,
random.
Someone else
we-
would be better suited
We
to
know
do
that
this.
we're doing Arcana checks. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9, no.
Does anybody have anything over
Well, just roll,
a
Sidious.
11?
Arcana.
Yeah. I did.
Okay, so something appears to be changing about the one on the inside. Like it's getting smaller or something.
The canister is getting smaller?
Like a light is there's a magical kind of light coming out of it, and it appears to be sinking into the canister. The canister is maybe about a foot long or something like that, and the light already appears to be on the inside of it.
Well, that's a bomb.
Yeah, that's where my brain went. This is a bomb.
Yes.
This is a magical bomb.
I'm gonna roll for insight
Okay.
to see if it's a bomb.
I will roll for
right.
Yeah, I will also. I'm good at. I'm
That's
very
a
insightful.
16.
Yeah, I'm not insightful.
Yes, it is a bomb in capital letters.
Who knows how to defuse bombs?
Magic bombs?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Fuck.
Hold!
I mean, I'm not gonna be
Oh,
very helpful in this situation.
So that was an insight check or an investigation
Insight.
check you made on it?
Insight.
Insight. And what was the highest roll? A 16?
Yeah.
At your best guess, that light is going to get where it's going in 20 minutes. It was 30 minutes, but we took 10 minutes outside, given the nature of the shield overhead. Although it did help in here too, so maybe that's a push.
There's no detectable power sources for the outside barrier.
No.
But it doesn't matter because this is the problem.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to like diffuse the outside
Let's
magic
leave.
so we can get to the inside magic.
Wait,
why are they-
So we can't
Wait,
get
there's
through
nothing
to
else
the bomb.
in here?
Huh?
There's nothing else here?
A few empty shelves on the outside.
Why are they This is a trap, then. Let's get the fuck out of here. Why are they...
It's gonna blow up the whole city, probably.
Yeah, this is not something like our exit's gone, and currently we're staring at a 20-minute timer till we're dead.
I suggest we use the flare gun first.
Yeah, flare. That's a great idea. But that's our. Well, hold on a second though. All that is our way out. No one's coming in. It just seems like it's our way out.
They never told us what our way out is going to be. They just told us to find the mayor and shoot the flare gun. We found the mayor, shoot the flare gun. At least someone might be able to help us defuse this fucking bomb because we're useless.
I don't hate this idea.
I'm gonna ask again. There's nothing else in this building?
Make a perception check. 7. You don't notice anything on the shelves. The room is about 20 by 20 inside.
We can't take much time here, so.
Can I...
19 minutes, 30 seconds.
Yeah, see,
Are we
gotta,
trying to leave, or are we trying to get the bomb out of here?
I don't know, but if we leave, what's going to happen? Like,
You
what if
guys
that
want me
bomb
to
goes
shoot
off and
the
we're all
flare
fucked?
off?
I feel like we have to. I don't know. Hold on. Let me look around this room one more time. See if there's anything we could possibly use, do, whatever. I have a good perception. I'm just going to quickly scan as I'm kind of frantically figuring this out. Oh, that's terrible. 12.
Kondo does it too, and it's a 21.
Nice.
21. So one thing you have noticed right away, the building looked to be about 30 by 30 from the outside. This room is 20 by 20 on the inside.
How thick are the walls?
10 feet thick, I'm gonna guess.
Duplo blocks.
It was about 6 inches thick coming in. Like
So
cinder
there's-
block.
So when this thing goes off, this thing can literally... What is it going to do? Like, if it's not going to blow out, it's going to blow down.
Like,
It's going to, like...
trick rooms in here?
Do you share that with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sidious is gonna like rub the walls and like see if he finds like a.
That would be an investigation check on the walls.
I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the back wall.
What?
Okay.
Okay,
Said
I am going to allow his
Thing to go off first.
his thing to go off first.
Oh, my lord, Melvin. You're supposed to be...
I'm curious.
You are wild.
11.
An 11 on your investigation check. Yeah, it looks like there might be a door hidden behind one of these shelving units here.
Oh. Hey.
I strength the shelving unit out of the way.
If I can get to the door before Melvin blasts it with a firebolt, I'm going to do that.
You see me wind up.
Okay, do you cast?
I'm going to put my arm out and, like, just, like, put it on Melvin's shoulder and be like, please don't.
Push him so he has to cast it at disadvantage.
No, because I don't want him to accidentally shoot the bomb.
I pause.
Okay, Melvin does pause.
All right. So
I give you such a wide opening. Just be like, hey, Melvin, I see this thing. I say, you see me wind up.
Yeah,
Sidious
Sidious
is just going.
pause.
No, Sidious is
Sidious
just going.
only cares about saving his own ass.
Right.
Oh.
I'm a mercenary.
So you're in?
Yeah. I'm opening the door.
Okay, you do open the door, and there's some more shelving units in here, and about... I want to make that 10 boxes.
Of.
The first few boxes appear to have paper in them.
Are any of them labeled anti-bomb?
Yes. I'm looking for something
The
with
paper is from the Skykel Mott Paper Company.
with a bomb and a circle and a line through it.
No, but 3 of the boxes have different kinds of vials of liquid in them.
How to defuse a bomb.
Liquid.
What kind of
That
liquid?
kind of liquid. How to defuse
There
a bomb
is
liquid.
red liquid, yellow liquid, and green liquid.
Hey, wait a second. That sounds familiar.
I mean, it does, but
But that was in the lab.
yeah,
some
they were in
Arcana
those
checks.
cylinders.
Oh, God.
Each of these vials is probably about the dimensions of a Coke can with a big rubber stopper in the top of it. So there's 3 different colors in 3 different boxes. There are 8 of each.
But there's nothing to tell us what to do with them.
There's no
Is there
manuals.
anything else color-coded in this house?
Okay.
No.
Damn it.
Are the auras different colors?
These liquids do not appear to have any auras.
The auras he checked.
Yeah.
The auras that I can see, do they happen to be red and
These
green?
appear to be non-magical and
No, when I'm looking
bomb,
at the bomb
auras.
Oh, the bomb auras. The bomb aura is a whole lot of evocation magic coming out of that thing.
But
Do they have colors
No color.
associated?
Does not
No.
appear like there's a
No,
color.
there aren't. It doesn't line up like that.
Okay, Melvin
sure.
takes out his empty vials and he mixes together
Like a small
a
bit.
small batch of each combination. So red, green, red, yellow, and yellow, green.
Okay. So each of the combinations of the 2. All right.
Yes.
They are whatever color they're supposed to be. I'm not going to color
Right.
wheel this out,
Right.
but they
Like
We got
orange.
we got
Otherwise-
brown, we got orange, and we got yellow, green.
yeah.
And they don't-
They're
they
not
don't-
reacting at all.
I was gonna ask about that. If they react in any other way besides
No.
changing color. Okay. All right.
Okay. I had 5 vials originally.
As far as empty vials, I believe I said you had many.
Okay.
At 10 minutes, we're shooting the flare gun.
We're at
Alright.
18 minutes right now.
I mixed those together, and they're all three permutations.
All three of them. So now you just have equal parts of all three.
Drink it.
I don't know. I don't know what I've got.
Is it magic at all?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It doesn't
I mean,
seem
I have
magic.
three
It is
different.
not at all magic.
No, I
mundane.
can't.
Okay.
I don't see anything on it.
So it's either like a chemical or it's just like
In
colored.
in looking around this room, do I detect any other magic? Any
No.
other magical items?
One, this thing is screaming so loud that it's hard to tell, but on an examination that takes you in full another minute, you are now at 17 minutes. No, nothing else in this room is magic.
And we can't just walk right up and take the bomb?
Have you tried to do anything to that outer shell?
No.
No, I just want to walk up and try to take it.
So what are
You're
you
gonna
going
try
to do
to pick
when
it
you
up?
reach the
Yeah.
outer shell?
Try to put my hand through it.
Okay.
Hang on a second. Before he does that, Melvin asks you to quickly throw him the flare gun in case we need to make a quick exit after you do that.
In case you get it disintegrated.
You better fucking throw it to
throw
him.
me that flare gun in case we need to make a quick exit when you do that. Persuasion check.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm gonna
There
roll
we
for
go.
persuasion.
Oh,
You have
God.
to.
It's
at this
not. I
point.
mean, you're barking up the wrong tree.
I rolled a 25 for persuasion.
Stubbornness roll.
It would be an insight check against being persuaded, I believe.
Yes.
Do you see through his attempt at persuasion, or do you think his words are genuine?
Oh, it would be insight.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
And
saying
what did he
that it
roll?
is. Yeah, you beat him at 25.
Yeah, he wins. I
Yeah.
can't roll that high.
Well, you could roll for a nat 20.
Yeah.
But even
A
that,
nat 20 would beat a modified anything.
Yeah.
yeah, I guess we. I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's kind of how we rule it here.
Yeah.
Please don't
right.
do that.
I'm just taking that as
It's a nat 13.
yeah. I'm just taking that as sort of the logical progression of a nat 20
So
always
having been
succeeds.
persuaded.
Right, I understand.
So we're all in this little room.
Again.
Yes, you are in that little side room there.
And you throw me the flare gun.
No, I don't. No,
I
no.
persuaded you.
You did. Hold on. Hold your horses. The flare gun will not be in my possession. Just hold your horses. Sidious begrudgingly removes the flare gun
Okay.
while staring right at Melvin, tosses the flare gun to Hondo.
Just make what would be a ranged attack roll.
It's like just a dexterity plus.
Yeah.
19.
Okay.
19. Okay, good. It reaches its target.
Okay.
You managed to toss it properly and not, over or under throw.
Okay.
Hondo catches it, does a little cheers to you, and takes another swig of whiskey.
Honda's getting
How
drunk
much
while we're
drinking?
trying to defuse a bomb.
You know what? I would like you to make a
not?
Constitution check.
That's
A
fine.
Constitution saving throw.
9.
A 9. Okay.
You don't have a
You are
Constitution
starting
modifier?
to get tipsy.
I believe it. I've been
You
drinking
have
the
a
whole
plus
time.
6 on your Constitution.
Save.
Not 3.
Con
Oh,
save.
plus 3. Yeah, plus 6.
Oh, so there's a 12.
Oh, that's a 12. Yeah, you are starting to get tipsy, but feeling no ill effects yet.
Just the huge.
Yeah.
Typical Wednesday morning
For Hondo.
Your
The life of the
perception of
merciless.
reality has not yet been changed by drinking.
Right.
Okay. Actually, since Melvin Illuminumian might have had Sidious rethinking his inks, I'm going to cast Mage Hand
Okay.
and try to have my Mage Hand
Touch it.
just go like I see that it's there, but I'm gonna pretend like I can just pass right through it like the thing up in the air. I'm gonna try to just
Your mage hand comes to a dead stop at it.
okay. My Mage Hand's gonna try to punch it.
Your mage hand punches it to no effect.
Dang, I'm out of ideas.
We've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
Wait. Can we see this barrier in plain sight?
Oh yeah.
What color is the barrier?
Fluctuating between lavender and hot pink. It is translucent, so you can see the other stuff through it.
Wait till it gets to hot pink, then take that whatever hot pink vial you have and throw it at it.
Do I have a hot
You
pink
do not
vial?
have a hot pink vial.
Damn it!
After the mage hand failed, Sidious is going to pull open one of his cloak, pull out one of the little vials of acid that he has, and try and dump some of the acid onto the barrier.
It just sizzles and boils right off of the barrier.
Dang. No one has any like dispel magic spells, do they?
I don't think so.
I definitely wouldn't.
No, I guess not.
I could try to cast mage armor on this thing
No.
so that it would block the effects of it.
It's not a creature.
Ew! 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 Okay.
16 minutes.
Is it? You probably did this already, but like, is it like in a thing?
Wow, that was really specific
Like,
for
is
our
it like?
listeners.
Is it is the canister like on a
Sitting right on the ground.
right? And then there's like a dome around it.
The dome, the canister itself is maybe about 12 inches long by about 4 inches across.
Okay, and how high? What's the circumference of the?
The radius or
The
whatever,
the
yeah.
dome is 1 meter radius, so it's about 2 meters across and about 1 meter high. So about 6 feet across, 3 feet high.
So
With
let
three
me
kinds
ask
of
you
damage.
this. Would I fit in the space under the dome?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, there's a space under the dome?
Right. Like
yeah,
that-
well, I mean, it's
Right,
it's
like, that's
a
what I'm
small
asking.
item inside a large dome.
Oh,
right.
Space
So
in
there's
there.
unoccupied space in the dome.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a thing called Misty Step where I can teleport 30 feet.
Can you teleport through this?
Can I teleport myself inside of the?
We're trusting Sidious to do this and then try to disarm the bomb.
You can attempt to do so.
Right. I am going to. Sidious just turns around, snaps his fingers, and attempts to teleport through the.
So your Misty Step slides in and comes to a dead stop at the dome, and every part of you that is touching it feels like it is on fire. Take 8d6 fire damage.
Ah! Hey, you have resistance to fire damage.
I am resistant to fire damage.
Okay, well I need to roll out 8d6 in a second.
Oh,
Oh wait, I got
shit,
it. I'll just use
anyway.
the auto roll. That's fine here.
Okay.
What else was in the secret area?
It's just this stuff.
Bullshit.
You take 38 fire damage. before
Sidious
modifiers.
is falling down.
Well, 38 cut in half is
19.
Yeah.
you take 19.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
Yeah, you're resistant. You would have been down.
Sidious still standing.
With a quick investigation, does Hondo notice any other hidden door traps?
No.
Okay.
Do I notice an off button?
There are no buttons anywhere to be found.
All right.
1530.
Fucking damn.
Should I take a swing at this damn thing?
No.
The shield? I mean,
No. It just like it stopped him from like being able to literally teleport through it.
right, but maybe there's a certain amount of damage we can do to the shield.
Oh, there's gotta be some way to disable it. I mean, go ahead, swing away, I guess, if you want to get blown up. But like, I need to figure out how the fuck to disable this thing. All right, Rock is not super smart. Okay, he's not. He's gonna make a sort of desperate attempt to figure out what the fuck to do here.
Okay. Give me 1 second here.
Give me a hint.
Stop me when I get close.
I'm just trying to. I mean, just really, I really just kind of dance.
I mean, I'm
around
not-
the fact
listen.
that, like, I'm out of fucking ideas.
Listen, yeah.
I could conjure a bunch of animals, but they're not really that smart either.
the local woodland creatures can come and
I
save
can
us.
conjure like a fuckload of squirrels.
Yeah.
And then just be like, yo, squirrels, like, help me figure this out. But, like, because I can talk to the squirrels. What?
So,
You can do that, Fran.
It's not going to help anyone. Okay, all right.
At this point, we're at 15 minutes. Hondo is ignoring everyone else, walks outside, and shoots the flare gun.
all right, the flare gun has been shot.
That's why I gave it to Hondo. He thinks for himself.
Hondo is then going to drag the body closer to us, just in case they show up, so the body doesn't disappear.
Let's,
Okay.
yeah.
The
Just in
body
case
wasn't going to disappear, but you dragged the body 14 minutes, 30 seconds.
Oh my god.
Did I already do like a history or arcana check to see if I have
Wait.
heard about anything like this and how to disarm it? I think I just did an insight check for that.
Yeah.
All right, can I do an would it be better if I did an arcana check or a history check if I looked at this thing and, you know, if any of my readings or any of my studies has shown me anything similar to this?
I would allow you to use an Arcana check as sort of an insight into how this whole system here works and
Yeah.
what's going on.
Hey, and you have inspiration
yeah,
you can use.
and I'm using
Yes.
inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
I'm
thing.
Using inspiration. Give me this one.
Okay.
I'm using a different die. All right. That's wait. Was this the first roll? Well, I don't even
No, it was
remember
a
what the
3
third.
before.
Okay. Yeah. It's an 11.
It's an 11. The only thing you can really seem to tell is that it seems like the lights on both the bomb and the shield flared up when it was hit.
That's good or bad.
Does Hondo notice this?
Does
Hondo
Melvin
would
say
notice
something
No,
about
the
it?
one making the Arcana check noticed.
Does Melvin say that?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Wait. Repeat that though.
When you noticed that when it was
What
hit,
did I say?
the
When it was-
lights went up.
Like it all
It all
brightened.
flared. Both the shield did, but the bomb did as well.
Okay. Fuck. All right. Leave the shield alone,
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, I was just about to swing at it.
Oh god!
Hondo, I see you. I see the gears turning in there. Don't hit that thing.
I mean, there's nothing else around here.
No one is doing
We literally just
anything
have a
else.
bunch of
We are
different
going
colors.
to sit here and die. And Hondo just smacks the shit out of it with a 24.
A 24. Your sword is
Hammer.
Your hammer is destroyed.
Great.
It is completely gone. Everything flared up, and it looks like the timer is ticking down a little bit faster.
Shit.
You mean the magical
Now it is
ball
no-
is dropping
yes,
faster?
It is now 10 minutes until it hits bottom.
Fuck.
Is there any response outside?
No.
Great. This is fun.
Should we try to get into the sewers?
Sidious
No.
is going to go outside of the building
Okay.
and
Look around.
yeah, like I'm gonna roll a perception check. Like there has to be. I mean, I feel like as the magical one here, like I still have my detect magic on. Do I detect any other magical auras outside of the building? I'm just kind of doing like a lap around the outside.
Nothing that you didn't already know about.
Okay.
So either we missed something on the way here, or it's somewhere else in this house.
Um,
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna conjure like a bunch of squirrels. Okay. Hear me out.
That's gonna make a great drop for the episode.
You know what? Fuck it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna conjure a bunch of squirrels.
I can. So it's
All right, do it quickly because I have another idea.
it's 2 CR of 2 like up to 2 like CR of beasts, right? I'm gonna summon a swarm of squirrels because they're like that collectively is still like under 2 CR, right?
Cool.
One swarm of squirrels has been summoned.
All
All
right.
right.
Melvin begins
let-
disrobing and puts on the mayor's suit.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, what are you doing with your
The
squirrels?
suit is around the whole neck and shoulders area, both charred and somehow also soaked.
Cool. I'll deal with it. Is there a second shot in the flare gun?
No.
Melvin walks outside.
I'm going to tell these squirrels, because they obey my verbal commands, to search the house.
All the nooks and crannies.
Yeah. Pull all the books off all the shelves. Like, crawl all over the walls. Do what you need to do. Maybe they touch a button. Don't touch the shield.
So you're just sending a pack of squirrels to climb all over the building? Cool.
If I can't find something, maybe the squirrels will.
The squirrels will return with information in 5 minutes.
Okay, well, that's not going to help too much, but it's something. Okay, so, I sent the squirrels out, so, what have you guys done?
Honda will investigate.
I took some serious damage.
I disguised myself as a living mayor.
I'll investigate the secret compartment room one more time, I guess.
Okay.
I don't think I did that. That is a 16.
Are we
16.
Do I see anything else in there?
It looks like the boxes with the vials are labeled Catalyzer A, Catalyzer B, and Catalyzer C.
Okay.
Red, yellow, and green, respectively.
All right, let's pour them on in sequence.
A, B, and C.
Yeah. Yeah.
We know that now.
Yeah, try it.
Okay,
Melvin's
you're
outside.
pouring them on the shield.
Is this going to be Arcana checks or medicine checks or what?
I'm
Just pour 'em
making
on
it
in
straight
sequence.
up intellects right now.
Okay.
But right now, are you just taking them out to the shield and dumping the vials on the shield?
I will.
Sprinkles. Just sprinkling.
And there's still a good amount of each one left, right?
Yeah. You've got, like 7 vials of each of them left, right? Or, I'm sorry, 6 vials of each, because 2 of each were used in the mixture
Right, okay.
experiment.
I will.
Only one each.
Oh, only 1 each? Okay, so 7 are left then.
He's got to try it. I'll try A first.
Okay. A dissolves on impact with the, just is boiled away like you're dumping water on a hot griddle or something.
But no other effect.
No.
It doesn't flare up, it doesn't.
Now,
Okay.
we still haven't passed the 10-minute mark.
Just try B.
On his.
Just try B.
I want to see, because is your detect magic still going?
Once we hit the 10-minute mark, the detect magic is now gone.
Okay. So then I'll dump B
B, same effect.
and C.
Same effect.
Yeah, so it has nothing to do with the shield. I think it has something to do with the bomb. We got to get to the bomb still. I think we've found maybe the method to defuse the bomb, but not the way to get through the shield. Which is frustrating. Oh, fuck. Wait. Can we... You said it's concrete floor?
Yes.
Fuck. No cracks, nothing.
No cracks. It seems to be, this, you would say freshly poured within the last couple of years, probably.
God damn it. Just trying to think even if I can turn myself into a teeny little spider, if I can find my way in, or like an ant or something. Because I have one wild shape left.
Yeah.
There were digging tools in that one in the basement of that house. There's no way we're making it back in time.
Yeah, and I don't know if digging is gonna really help us get through a bunch of concrete fast enough to get inside of the fucking dome.
I'll investigate for anything on the floor of any secret buttons or anything like that.
Okay.
That's a 19.
Nope.
It was a 22, but
No.
Fuck. Any response from the flare?
No.
God. That sucks. That sucks.
Well, I've got to, okay. If we're just trying, at this point, we're just trying shit. We're going down with this bomb if we can't figure out what we're doing.
Yeah.
It would appear where the fuck else are we gonna go? We have no way out of here.
Can we move the rocks at the tunnel?
no, not at this point.
Can we get out of the barrier? Probably not. Like the one that actually surrounds the city? No,
we can go back
we
into the
can?
tunnels and make a run for it.
Yeah, but this if this thing goes off, we're probably still in the blast radius anyways. This thing
Probably.
looks serious.
Probably.
So no matter what, if we run, we're just gonna die
We'll be
slightly lighter.
We'll be. They might have opened up the door that they sealed us in, the tunnel underneath. But we have to run through the maze again.
Right.
Melvin pours the mixtures he's made in sequence.
No effect on the shield. No.
Okay.
There's got to be something else, but like none of us were smart enough. Like our characters weren't smart enough to figure anything else out.
Nor are we.
Nor are we.
Our characters aren't smart enough.
Well, we rolled pretty shitty too.
Like fire?
To
Should
try to
I
get
throw
some
a fire spell at it?
No, I think that
Probably.
throwing any spells at it is a terrible idea because it makes everything happen faster.
I'm gonna do some sort of spell at something to induce wild magic.
Oh my god.
Just outside.
Yeah. No, in this room.
Okay.
Wait, can you at least wait to do that nuclear option like when my squirrels get back?
Are they back yet? What happened to them?
The squirrels will be.
5
It
minute
is now
mark.
9 minutes. The squirrels will be back in 4.
Oh, okay, so that didn't take too long. All right. I don't know, man.
I'm just doing it.
Are you sure?
No.
When the DM asks, "Are you sure?"
For those of you who watch the Oceans movies, I just offered him what's called a Billy Martin.
I've not, but I will not do that. I think I'm getting it. I'm catching the plot here.
Okay, we can see over the dome, right?
Yes.
It's a dome at the it's fully all over, right? Like if one were to be floating a la like Mission Impossible style over this thing, we wouldn't be able to drop into the bomb.
No.
Damn it.
No, it is fully enclosed above the ground.
How do we I really wish I had prepared
All right,
different
you know
spells.
what? Right up top, I'm still outside. I guess walking around,
Sure.
looking for shit. I'm going to create a bonfire on top of the grassy plain
Illusion?
illusion
Okay.
that will generate a good amount of smoke, drawing attention to this location.
Okay.
In an attempt to thwart the illusion of
Okay.
that nothing's happening. I mean, they're clearly trying to hide it, so I'm trying to take away the fact that they're hiding it.
Okay.
Like a big pillowing cloud of smoke is gonna start coming up from the top of this thing. Like if they don't want people to see it, I want people to see it. I don't know who they are, but they clearly don't want anyone to see this thing, so
Right.
I don't know. But there's a bonfire up there now, because I can do that.
That's true, you can.
Yep. And you know what? I might make another one right off to the left of the building too, just because I can.
Okay. You make bonfire illusions. This takes a minute. We are now at 8 minutes.
Okay, cool. I think that was really helpful. So would say Felix.
Jesus
Fuck.
Christ.
How are we feeling, guys?
Awful.
I'm feeling fucking stumped.
Awful. I
I
feel
assure
terrible.
you, there is a solution.
I believe you. We're
Yeah.
just really stupid. Like I feel like we've exhausted so many checks. Okay. No, I feel like there's a straightforward approach to this, and if I start overthinking it, I'm just gonna get really lost in like strange conjecture.
So in the secret room, there was what? Cardboard boxes,
Papers.
catalyzer A, catalyzer B, catalyzer,
Catalyzer
C,
C.
and papers.
Yes, lots of blank paper in boxes
From the
from the Skykel Mott Paper Company.
Okay, I am going to take one piece of paper out
Okay.
and pour catalyzer A on it,
It soaks into the paper but doesn't do anything on its own.
catalyzer B on it.
On the same sheet of paper.
Yes,
Same thing.
and C. on the
Same thing.
Okay.
It's now all 3 colors.
Okay.
I follow along with what Melvin's doing.
Yeah.
On
And
different sheets of paper.
on individually different sheets of paper, and I start trying to place the paper through the shield.
The paper just gets burned right up going through the shield.
this is awful.
And nothing happens when the liquids are poured on the paper.
No, not on their own, no.
That's a hint. What does it mean?
Wait, what?
He said not on their own.
No.
What do you mean not on thetheir own?
Exactly. What do you mean not on their own? But I doubt he's
I
going
don't
to
know.
answer that
What did I
question.
mean?
I have some sort of flame something. So okay, I'm going to set.
Yeah, I can like set anything on
I'm gonna
fire.
set one of my sheets of parchment on fire with like a very minor firebolt cantrip.
I mean, I
Okay,
have
just one of those sheets
tinderboxes
that was
and
soaked
stuff.
in it?
No, one of my own.
Okay.
Parchment. And
Alright.
I like have like a little parchment candle, and I'm waving the sheet over it.
Over the three of them?
Ye-
Over the three of what?
Wait,
I
what?
didn't say 3 of anything.
Okay.
I've lit like I took my own parchment out.
Alright.
Lit it on fire with whatever I
Yeah.
can do that with,
Parchment is lit.
and I'm waving the soaked paper over the flame.
Over the flame. Okay. Just the one with all of them in it? Or,
Like the paper with all the
yes.
yeah.
I'm doing that first.
It lights up and burns like nobody's friggin' business.
Okay.
Like, instead of being made of paper, it lights up like the sheet was made entirely out of match heads, like a instant conflagration.
So this liquid is flammable.
Okay. I douse one in just catalyzer A.
Just Catalyzer A
Yes.
is a bigger flame, but only by like not as much, like twice as much as you would expect to get out of burning the paper.
I soak a piece of paper in catalyzer A and put it on the sphere.
Put it on the sphere, it just burns on the dome.
Yeah.
Burns right up.
And I do that with a sheet of paper soaked in B and C after that in the same place.
Yeah,
think
same
we're-
things.
Yeah, it's not. Oh.
What about a
6
sheet
minutes.
soaked? What about a sheet soaked in them all three?
He did that.
I
first.
did
So
that
sheet
first.
soaked
we
in
did
all
that
three burned like nobody's business when
Okay.
you lit it on fire.
Okay. And you said catalyzer A alone burned bigger.
Catalyzer A burnt a little bigger than the sheet of paper.
Okay.
With
Right.
all three catalyzers, it burned
Okay, and we throw a sheet of paper soaked with all 3 catalyzers on the dome.
on the dome, and it just sizzles up the way any of the other ones would.
I take a sheet soaked in all 3 catalyzers, set on fire, and throw it at the dome.
You just did that.
No, I
Oh,
just
set it on
he-
fire, then
and
throw it at the dome.
It burns up before it even gets to the dome. Like it ignites and burns away almost instantly. So at about 5 minutes, one of the squirrels brings back a chunk of paper to you.
Okay.
And it said something about the little chunk of text on it says increases the effect of anything applied to it.
That's all it says.
Yes.
That's the only context we have. Interesting.
Okay, so
Increases the effect.
of anything.
Of
So when you
anything
apply
applied to it.
flame to these chemicals, it's going to increase the effect of
Okay.
whatever you're applying to
So
it.
what else do we have that we want to try to increase the effect of? The shield, I think, is a terrible idea to increase the effect of.
And we might have been doing that the whole time.
Let's ignore that detail for just a second and focus on what we can improve that's better than that, or can get us around that, or under that, or like just drop this like whole thing into the ground and bury the explosion.
So, do we have any kind of spells that we would need to make stronger?
Oh, this is a terrible.
So are we not trying to attack
Situation.
through it?
No, that's failed miserably. We need
So
we need
what's
a way.
the end game? How are we
Oh, wait.
getting in?
But this shield specifically like burns. And like I have tidal wave, and we can amplify a tidal wave.
Where have you been for 20 minutes while everything's been lighting on fire?
I don't
Tidal
know.
wave?
But think about the mayor though. He was wet and burnt at the same time.
He was wet via blood.
Right.
Oh,
It was blood soaked.
not
Right.
like wet like
Water.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, fuck it. Like, okay, so how do I apply this though to a tidal wave, which is a spell?
You get the tidal wave going.
Try drinking
Pour the
it.
shit on the ground. Get the tidal wave going. When
Oh,
it hits the shit on the ground,
Oh. Okay, so like, what if we poured like a little line towards the barrier, and then, oh my god, you're terrible.
4 minutes, 30 seconds.
I'm gonna back up,
God.
and then I'm gonna back up.
So we're all out of the way of this tidal wave because
Yeah.
we know it can do a shit ton of damage.
And I'm gonna cast a tidal wave at this thing.
to go over the substance on the ground.
Okay, and this substance is made out of which catalyzers?
All of them?
I would think we would mix all three since like
Right.
the burning happened like super
Yeah.
fast. Right.
I would go with all three.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then just like let it right over it.
The
It's a
triumvirate.
short distance.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make it too long of a distance, but you know, because that stuff seems to be pretty potent in small amounts.
But we have a magic water attack.
Uh-huh.
That's super bonus against a potential fire dome.
Maybe.
It's one of our best shots. So, worst case scenario, this is
We
going to blow
drowned.
us up right now.
Right.
Okay.
And we're fucked anyways. We're
All
dead.
right.
So
Yeah,
let's try it.
Okay, so you do that.
Okay.
So first, there is a lot more water in this building than you imagined. Like it fills up instantly to almost 3 feet deep and then washes out the door. Everyone make dexterity saving throws or be swept out of the building.
Oh fuck.
saved.
I'm going to use my. Wait.
You are trying to beat a 13.
18.
Can I use my human determination to advantage on the save?
It's
It's a plus 1 to an ability score.
ability check. No, you're.
I do so at advantage. So I'm gonna try my
human determination. Just like essentially once, I think it's once per rest or whatever, gives you advantage in the roll.
All right.
I got a 19.
Okay, so
I got an
Sidious is
11.
on his feet. Hondo's
out.
on his feet.
No, I'm not. Okay, yeah, Hondo is. I'm not.
Yeah.
I got an
Melvin
11.
is swept out the door.
I am not. I had an 11.
All right, and Raknanaka is swept out the door, coughing and spluttering. Now, the two inside the building, Sidious and Hondo, you're also having difficulties breathing because the rest of the room is now filled with steam. As the water, even prodigious amounts of it, is just boiling off of this dome as soon as it hits it.
That's cool. Real quick, I'm gonna cast water breathing.
Yeah, I would say water breathing cancels out the effect of hypersaturated air. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can breathe just fine.
So all of us can breathe.
Oh yeah, you can choose like people.
10 willing creatures.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm
there you
willing.
go.
So if
That's-
you're all willing,
Yes.
this won't mess with us.
Yeah.
But it didn't affect the dome.
No, it did not affect
Damn
the-
it!
God, damn it. There's something else about this fucking dome. We don't like. I wish. Oh, this sucks. Just like I feel like the answer is like literally right in front of us, and like we're just fucking everything up.
Melvin's gonna ask the dome what to do.
I
Melvin
have
goes
Would have
over.
been helpful to amplify the flare before we sent it up to maybe make it go out of the dome.
Melvin
Well,
walks
the
over to the
flare
dome.
made it out of the dome.
I did. Okay, so no one gives a shit about us.
Melvin walks over to the dome and uses, I don't know, message to get. He sends a message
What?
to the bomb inside.
You're gonna talk to it?
Yeah, I am. What are you gonna do?
I mean, go ahead.
Melvin walks over to the dome and he sends a message to the bomb inside.
What do you say?
I said, "Please help us disarm you."
The bomb is not sentient and does not respond.
All right.
If Hondo
Next.
walks up to the outer area,
Uh-huh.
even though he's going to be burned, is he able to put his hand through?
Are you going to try to put your
I'm
hand
going to
through?
try.
Well,
Unprotected?
I don't know what I would protect it with.
Okay.
oh
So,
God.
And at that point, anything sounds better than nothing.
You're not gonna do like a quick tap test,
yeah, what kind,
quick
how are
touch.
you touching this thing?
quickly and softly.
Scrotum first.
I feel like that's just a heavy suggestion to not
Yes.
fucking do that.
But,
Right.
Yes, but.
I'm just gonna put my hand on it, like left hand.
okay. Your left hand is now completely unusable as pretty much the first quarter inch has been completely burned away.
Oh, jeez.
Your entire hand is on fire. Make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage or pass out immediately.
17. Passed out.
Yeah, you passed out from horrific pain as your left hand is destroyed.
But breathing at least.
Yeah.
Fuck.
3.5 minutes, by
I'm
the
gonna
way.
pour my bleachy sand on it.
Your
Guys,
bleachy sand is now gone.
Listen,
cool.
listen. It's something to do with these. There's like these compounds, these reactions that we're like supposed to be doing. This amplification effect We're supposed to be doing this to something.
Yes.
Water's out of the question.
Right.
Hondo's
Attacking this
passed
thing
out.
directly seems to be out of the question.
Right.
Do we have... do we have something we can just dig around this thing? Like just pour it around the fucking dome and then just start fucking hammering away at that shit.
Does anybody have an axe or like a anything?
You know what? We're all fucked in a couple minutes anyways, right?
Sure.
All right. Sidious is going to make a mix of the three
Okay.
and just take a little tiny sip. Just a little tiny sip. Like if it's like a little poison, I don't want to take enough to kill me, but I just want to see what happens if I just take a little sip.
like a little
Make
test.
a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna use bend. I'm gonna use bend luck and add 1d4 to his thing. Bend luck. As a reaction, I can subtract 1d4 from another's attack.
14.
It tastes like sulfur smells, and you retch violently, but manage to not throw up all over the place. You don't seem to be suffering any other ill effects right now.
This is not for tiefling consumption.
Okay, and now make an
Can
insight check on this
Can
thing.
I then cast an Eldritch? I just want maybe.
Oh my god! Stop attacking this thing!
We got 4 minutes anyways.
No, we're gonna have less than 4 minutes as soon as you hit that fucking barrier.
Yeah, you got better ideas? In
Yeah,
4
I'm gonna
minutes?
try something that doesn't actually attack the barrier.
Fine. Fine.
Okay.
It tastes like sulfur smells.
Farts.
God.
Like burning and rotten eggs and Satan's raw, unwashed ass.
That's what Satan's underpants.
Okay, so like with Druidcraft, I can expedite small plant growth. Okay, so maybe if I were to take like some budding seeds or whatever from some shit outside, literally layer it around this fucking thing in the concrete, right? Like all around the dome. And expedite a shit ton of small plant growth around this thing to hopefully maybe erode away. It's like force the roots through the concrete. I don't know. We could like try to like move the earth somehow.
Sure.
You know, hey.
Could do that. I'm okay. Hey, at this point, you're talking to the guy who was just drinking poison trying to shoot increased magic at the fucking thing.
That's
Hondo's
probably a stupid
unconscious,
idea.
burnt his hand
It's probably
off,
a stupid idea though. I just want to like maybe maybe can you like pour it on the floor, try to Eldritch blast your way through the concrete, and we just tunnel our way underneath this barrier and like up into where the bomb is? We don't really have a lot of time, but like I don't know what else to do. Desperate times.
I soak my dagger in all 3 liquids and try to stab the barrier.
The dagger is destroyed.
All right, fine.
Like we've exhausted the hitting the barrier with anything.
Yep.
Fuck. There's like I said, the solution's right in front of us, but like we're about to
Thinking
run out of
is
time.
not our strong suit.
No. And I don't think we can escape. So like either we go down with the ship or we just start running.
It is now 3 minutes.
I would try your plant growth
It's
thing,
just
I
a
guess.
stupid idea. It's
There's
such a
literally
stupid idea.
No one else
Well,
has
what other
any
assets do you
idea.
have?
What other assets do we have? I mean, not a whole lot,
Like,
man.
you know, like Inigo Montoya, or the Dread Pirate Roberts is asking Inigo Montoya, what are our assets?
I mean, besides what's in my backpack, I have some healing potions, some potions of heroism. We have the mystery vials that Hondo took that are healing potions. Air quotes.
Yeah.
I'm unconscious on the floor.
Right. Oh yeah, we should probably I'm gonna cure wounds on Hondo real
You're
quick.
going to actual cure wounds on him?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's not the right die. You're gonna get back.
speaking of die.
That's better. You're gonna get back.
I don't think I lost any hit points. I think I was just
4
unconscious.
Yeah, but
Well,
you're gonna get back 10.
It is going to stop your hand from further leaking any of your precious bodily fluids all over the floor.
Right. Sorry, I forgot
Blood.
about you for a second there. Yeah, you got 10 hit points.
Like your
back.
hand may now be savable
Yeah.
Okay.
10 hit points back.
someday.
And am I conscious again?
Yes, you're not conscious again. Your hand hurts like hell. It may be savable, but it is unusable for the rest of this adventure.
Ah, damn it!
All right, so Hondo, just like, please stop fucking touching that. Okay, cool. So,
Moving on.
does anyone have any better ideas?
Rock
What other
noticed-
assets do we have?
Rock noticed that the potions were not, or something was up with the healing potions.
Hondo, give me those potions.
Hondo uses only his right hand and gives you the potions.
Melvin, look at these and tell me what they are.
All right,
Please.
I'm gonna do.
While they're doing this,
a history check on them.
Arcana?
Arcana check?
Sure.
Yeah, they are cause serious wounds.
They cause serious wounds.
Yes.
We pour one on the dome.
On the dome,
Yeah.
it dissolves away into nothing.
Fuck.
Yeah, you really caused that, barrier some serious wounds.
We pour.
wait, the barrier dissolves away or the potion dissolves away?
We pour
potion.
the potion into a vial with all 3 catalyzers in it.
Okay.
We have paper.
Pour a little bit, drip it. Don't pour the entire thing.
Where are you dripping it onto?
Oh my
Right on
God.
top of the very top of the dome.
Nothing.
Dude, stop dripping and touching things in the dome. Like, we've, I'm serious. Use the acid. Let's take the acid that Sidious has.
Okay.
Mix it with the catalyzers.
All right.
Pour it on the fucking ground.
All right, great. We do that.
And melt the ground away.
Oh yes, it melts the ground away.
And what happens to the dome?
Is there
Well,
enough?
the dome ends at the ground.
Keep splashing it in front of us.
All the
Okay.
acid. All the
Splash it
acid.
in front of us. Just
Hold
throw acid ahead.
hold on.
Not all
What?
the acid.
Don't
Let's
hold
not
on.
go crazy with my acid.
Let's just get through.
I was waiting for some more
just-
acid jokes.
You're gonna be possessive over your acid right now. Right now is when you've decided to get acid territory.
I just got these acid vials.
I was gonna save it for Bonnaroo.
Does it
Wrong
require
acid.
Does it require all 9? Wait a minute. 8 remaining acid vials
Yes.
that I have.
It
Damn
requires
it!
all of the acid you have to save your life.
All right, we splash it.
Fine.
Eat away at the
Sidious
concrete.
begrudgingly-
Yes.
Everything comes away.
Yes, you successfully tunnel under. You have 30 seconds.
All right.
Can we reach the bomb?
Yes, you can absolutely reach the bomb.
Okay, now how do we disarm this thing?
I use Mage Hand to try to pull the orb away from the bomb that is.
Mage Hand successfully pulls the orb out of the bomb.
Okay.
What?
And what's happening? What do we see?
What do you see? Well, the first thing you see is some light enter as Arion Black walks in through the door.
Hondo literally
slut.
shits himself. I'm gonna do a constitution check, and I think everyone else should, to see how affected we are by Hondo's shit.
Oh yeah, I totally shat myself. I rolled a nat 1. I diarrheaed all inside the mayor's fine suit.
Yes.
That would
yes,
be
you
a,
have.
that would be a 10 for me, dog.
We all look
Yeah,
horrible.
9.
Yes.
And have now all, well, Melvin and Hondo both shit themselves.
I didn't just shit I rolled a nat 1 on shitting myself, man. I don't know what
I
happened.
think I might just pass out.
So Hondo looks at Ariane Black. Did we do it?
Well, I don't know. Did you? What happened here?
Are
Do
we
I
dead?
look like I'm... Would you like to be?
No. I don't know.
Hondo sits down and his pants are a little squishy.
Well,
Arion Black leans a little bit to the right. Just a whole tilt, like at the waist, over to the right to look past you at the remains of the bomb. You know, as you guys are all huddled inside the shield, that you had to tunnel through solid rock and concrete to get to.
Oh my god.
Well, I can see you've made a very affirmative decision to keep living.
We were really trying to not die.
Well,
Where are
good.
we though?
You have no idea the kind of paperwork you've saved me there.
Preach.
I'm standing with my mouth open.
Hondo's slowly crawling out from underneath the bubble.
So I'm assuming that the nude mayor's body is somewhere around here.
Nude headless.
Yep.
Yes, the nude,
Sidious-
headless, defiled corpse of the
No,
mayor
and literally, I
is sitting
feel
there.
just so
laying.
that everyone's aware, I feel no compassion for the dead. Sidious is going to walk over to the dead headless corpse that Melvin stripped,
Yeah.
grab him by the ankle, and just drag him right over in front of Aryan Black, and be like, "Here's your man."
While
This is
Sidious
what-
is doing that, Hondo is polishing off the rest of the whiskey.
This
I mean,
is what
now's
you-
as good a
Hondo
time
is
as any.
successfully rip-roaring drunk.
That makes a ton of sense right now.
Just coping at this
this
point.
is what we came here for, right?
I don't know. Is it?
It is.
How do you know?
He told me.
You told me.
Yes. It looks like he's done a lot of talking lately.
Well, you weren't here when he had the head.
Hondo points at Melvin. He was
I-
wearing that suit.
I know for a fact that he didn't have the head when you were here either.
Okay.
So why did you send us in here in the first place?
Well, I really hoped you would have found him while he still had the head. I didn't send you to retrieve a headless corpse. I didn't know he was headless until I got here. But I know you weren't the ones who killed him.
So you know it's him.
I know that you weren't the ones who killed this corpse here. It's going to be a bit before I know that it's him. How did you know that it's him?
This tie pin. These
What was
rings.
it tacked into his naked chest?
No, Melvin stripped him.
We found his wallet.
Listen.
Aryan Black, for the first time in your experience with him, is at least, for a few seconds, speechless. Savor this moment, gentlemen.
The wallet, the rings, everything is presented.
Well, this seems to be a compelling case. Hang on a moment. Aryan Black kneels down over the remains. Well, that's interesting. Looks at the pad of one of the fingers. Pries open the eyes and looks into it real quick.
What eyes?
Eyes?
You're right. I'm going to have to retcon myself.
He pries open the brown eye.
Because he's pretty.
No.
Gives him.
We're going to
checks
reverse
his
a little
oil
bit
real quick.
because I had a very different thing going on in my head here than was obviously in reality. Thank you for checking me on that. He checks the fingers,
Checks his oil.
checks down by one of the ankles.
Okay.
Notices that there's an outie belly button.
What? There are four
And a
belly buttons
tertiary
right next to
nipple.
each other?
Tertiary
Like,
nipple.
slightly overlapping.
Oh shit.
Wait, what?
Like the
Oh
outie-
yeah. An outie belly. Oh, okay, sure.
Look, I'll take puns to the next level.
God damn it.
Wow.
But interesting. All right, gentlemen, shall we depart?
I need a bath.
Please.
Yeah.
Aryan Black traces down a finger in front of him, and it looks like he's almost writing a line of fire off of his right index fingertip. Draws a line maybe about 6 inches long, reaches his hand into it, and pulls out what looks like some kind of scythe with a coruscating, like, flame and shadow looking blade to the thing. Kind of twirls it effortlessly and cuts a longer line just right in midair and pushes it open. Shall we depart?
Yeah.
Gentlemen, right this way.
Wait a minute.
Let's
Wait a
shall.
minute.
No,
Wait a
we're gonna
minute.
talk after we get out of here.
He
What could
just-
you possibly
No,
want to say
I
right
just
now?
wanted-
He literally took a sight.
He just made a thing, pulled a weapon out, made another thing. Now we're walking through.
This
Yes.
dude
Yeah,
apparently
let's go.
can make sweet
Yeah, let's
portals
go.
out of nothing.
Okay, cool.
Hondo-
That's what I
Hondo-
basically. I didn't want to talk. I just wanted to make sure I understood what I just saw.
Okay, good.
Hondo rolled a 13 for his ability to get up and stumble through the portal.
Melvin waddles through.
Arion does make sure that everyone gets through the portal relatively unscathed.
I'm going to turn
Sidious would have been there to guide you through if it wasn't.
I'm going to turn to Arion Black, though, the moment we get through to the other side of whatever this is to safety. Before I even look at where we are, I'm just be like, you promised me answers about the undead.
Then ask. We've got a little bit of a walk ahead of us. Shall we? Let's walk and talk. The camera is now in front of the party, facing the party and moving backwards as you do the Aaron Sorkin walk and talk through this passageway.
Really?
Yeah.
So some things you notice about the place
We're
you
walking
are.
with Arian Black.
It is dark. It is fucking cold.
Don't worry, I've got dark vision.
You have dark vision. So you see what looks like it is as though there was absolutely no light to be found, but it looks like just a stone path through a snowy landscape.
Okay.
There is, you can see in the far, far distance, the vague outline of an immense tower.
A dark tower.
Yes.
So, Mr. Black, the undead that roam our lands and spoil our lands and roam our fields, like, why? Where do they come from? Why are they coming?
Well, they come from north of Ool, and it's because I'm not sure you, how much of a background you have on that whole situation going on up there.
No. I've been living in the woods for a long time.
How long?
Like, give or take 100 years or so, maybe more.
Do you remember hearing of the destruction of Ool?
I remember an explosion, but I was so far away. All I know is that as I was sort of on my hermitage, I began encountering more and more horrifying creatures, and I started following them and figuring out, you know, they're coming from somewhere to the north, and I need to understand why.
The best way to describe it would be to say that with that explosion, the world was driven out of balance.
How do we stop it?
It's not quite the right question. The answer, or at least the question presented to me is, can we stop it? And to be perfectly honest, I don't have a good answer for you on that one.
What was the point of all
I
this?
wish I did. I could use that good answer for myself, too. I've got my work cut out for me.
What was the point of all this?
The one who speaks gets the attention. I needed assistance fulfilling a bargain with which I couldn't dirty my hands due to the peculiarities of my position.
That, you literally said nothing.
Right. It's Bill Belichick talk. Is Arian Black Bill Belichick? Maybe.
No, he
Probably.
just uses a lot of words to say nothing.
Yep. Listen to a Belichick press conference.
Hondo's just stumbling around in the background. What are they all doing? I'm better.
Yeah, okay, so Hondo's drunk.
So, it's obvious. The Imperator hired me for a matter of, let's call it internal security to the Kingdom of Telduria. It seems that we have fulfilled the letter of this, or we have fulfilled the terms of this contract to the letter, which is good because I need the Imperator to do something for me. And that something is to be very soon. Unfortunately, The details of that deal are not mine to share with you. But it doesn't matter, since you are all getting paid quite well for this job.
I'm guessing you're not like that guy from Austin Powers where if we ask you 3 times, you'll just end up telling us.
Who do you work for? Who do you work for?
I'll never tell you.
Who do you work for?
God damn it.
On the first asking of who do you work for, he twirls the scythe that he's still holding.
Yeah.
Do I really need to spell it for you?
Who do you work for? And he cuts
Ask
Rock
again
in
and
half.
you will find out.
Oh, wow. I think, he'll just tell us if we
He'll
ask
just
again.
tell us. He just
Wait,
literally.
I think it's a trick. I think he means to say he works for death.
Oh.
So,
Look at the man of intelligence and good reading over there.
I'm gonna look around over my shoulders, as if you were talking to somebody else or referencing somebody else.
Melvin slightly shifts in his stance and squishes.
Hondo's gonna walk back towards the group, again stumbling, and say, I did it! I did it! Now you leave me alone, never see me again, I'm gonna go take a nap. And he wanders off into the snow.
wait, what?
Because the original agreement that Hondo had with Arion Black was that death would never visit him again. And now he's going to go take a nap.
Okay.
Wow.
Because he wanted to be the most well-known bounty hunter in the world, so he could never be visited by death in order to accomplish that. That was what he was going for.
Wow. So Hondo literally just... I mean, we don't even know where we are.
And he also doesn't even know if he's really going to become immortal, but he's napping in the snow over there.
Hondo naps it off in the snow. And this is how Hondo, the character, rides off into the sunset to return again one day. Hondo is granted the boon of immortality. You now no longer can die through any normal means, but right now you're stuck on the literal plane of death. And will have to, in your own adventure or in your own time, find your way back to the prime material plane.
That is some wild irony.
I knew
my
that. I knew
God.
something like that.
Hondo's drunken adventure through the plane of death.
Just got him
Lord,
immortality.
Dude, of all the people,
We could
all
sell
the
board
people,
games.
That's amazing. It leaves Hondo open for the future. Gives Hondo a good thing to carry forward. It sets us up for a good story. And this is where Hondo sort of exits the party.
I'm gonna wait till we walk somewhere that looks
Normal.
like, Telduria.
The hike goes on for another couple of hours. Like, if there's anything else you want to ask him, he will
probably
answer to the best of his ability. But there are certain things that Arion Black is
not at liberty.
allowed
Yeah,
to answer.
I understand.
I take off the suit in the meantime, press to digitize myself clean, and put on my regular scholar's robes.
It is quite cold while you do it, but you do succeed at doing so, and you're able to catch up relatively quickly.
Good.
Do you have any questions anymore for Mr. Black? I mean, I feel like this is our time to ask this dude who's
I'm a
really
mercenary.
powerful.
I was sent in to do a job. I killed dude. I'm not bothered by the undead like you are. I'll just kill them as they come.
didn't you want? You
what-
wanted freedom from some
Yeah.
deal.
So this is
The
what
pact?
Arion Black is asking you guys while we're walking, is just to refresh him and me the DM, on what it was that what your conditions for this adventure were.
I
They were
wanted
also
information about-
doubled, by the way.
You did say that whatever he's paying you, he'll pay you double.
Yeah. So you're now double immortal.
So if you die, you come back and you're immortal again.
No, no,
We'll
it just
see-
means
we'll
that
see about that.
He now is double permanently resistant to diseases.
I mean,
It's not an effect that really doubles.
I'm sorry, but immortality is its own fucking reward.
Right.
Like, I'm
It-
sorry,
it-
no.
it's
If
its
you
own
can't die
reward and
normally,
curse.
you can make a fuckload of money, and if that's what he cares about, boom, Hondo's set.
One of my questions about the specific Hondo immortality is now he can't die of old age, correct?
No.
Does he age?
You will age to a certain point and then stop aging.
Like Wolverine style?
You'll get to
More
your
or
prime.
less.
Or Deadpool?
Except your point is 76.
Fuck.
You're aging until you're an old man, then you're just an immortal old man in
Right.
a walker.
65,
Master
but it's a
Roshi.
Sean Connery 65.
Did any part of his hand grow back?
Because of what
You didn't
Rock
notice.
did. Because of what Rock did, he healed it so that it might work again someday.
Yes.
But then you went and got immortal in your current state. So will your hand ever grow back?
Will he? Won't he? We'll
we're
find
going
out.
to leave that open for the future.
We'll interpret that.
So, Sidious, what was it that you were looking for out of this?
I can't remember.
Okay, well, think about it. We've got a little bit of a walk. So, Rock, what was it that you were looking for?
I was looking for
The answer for the
answers
undead,
on
yeah.
where these undead are coming from, why they're suddenly so, like,
Yeah.
like rampant, like
Yeah.
just like everywhere.
So Ariane Black gets back into it. I don't have all of the answers because all of the answers weren't given to me. What I do know is that somebody, he refers to himself as Ebenezer, but whether or not that's true, we're not 100% on, did something, destroyed the city of Uhl, and ruined the ley lines. Do I need to catch you up on ley lines?
No, I know about those.
Okay, I didn't know what Rock knew or didn't.
Yeah, why not? I mean, like I feel like there at one point was some sort of ley line that would connect him, like more to like natural magic. So
They were destroyed. Certainly, you could feel nature out of balance when you returned to the world. Wrongness. Even in the cycle of life and death, things being born and dying out of place and out of time.
I'm gonna roll for persuasion and ask again, like, why he sent us through this challenge. What
I mean, he
the
gave
mayor
us an
had to-
answer. It just wasn't.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
why did we have to? What did the mayor have to do with anything? What would have happened if that bomb went off? Why did he come after the bomb was disarmed? Why are we pawns in his game? What
Okay.
is going on?
All right, so let's start from the beginning with those questions.
Sure.
What was the first one?
What did the mayor have to do with anything?
Okay, so the Imperator and I are very good friends. A condition, I need him to do something for me, but his condition was to root out a plot that he had found that had been uncovered to him, but he couldn't necessarily solve with his own internal security forces.
Okay.
It involved the mayor and some malfeasance, and I think maybe you saw some of the evidence of that.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the terms of my agreement with the Imperator are, shall we say, confidential out of courtesy.
Oh. Why were we used as pawns in this? Why did you come only when the bomb was disarmed? It seems like you knew
okay.
when the bomb was disarmed. Why didn't you just solve it before we shat ourselves?
As it turns out, I was enjoying a pint in one of my favorite drinking establishments in the city of Tarantus. As it turns out, it's about a 13 to 15 minute flight to here from there. The winds were playing absolute hell on me today.
Well, how did you know when to leave there?
When the flare went off.
All right.
Hondo is somewhere
Look.
smiling in the snow.
Oh, God.
Uh huh. Go on.
I encourage the view that people think I'm omniscient. Really, it's very, very good for business. But when at all possible, I like to have at least some sort of, shall we say, mundane backup.
Yeah. God damn it.
I'd appreciate if you didn't repeat that out loud to everyone listening when you get back out into the world.
No problem.
I
I
do
want
have a reputation to
nothing
uphold.
more to do with any of you.
You got it.
Except Melvin, we could probably hang out sometime.
Yeah, man. You can hang.
All right. So was there anything else you wanted to know? The bomb. What would have happened if the bomb would have went off?
Yes.
You'd be dead and I'd be annoyed.
What kind of range did the bomb have? And I take out a scroll. I'm making notes, sketching the bomb.
Question. You know, trying to think back. Well, if I had to wager a guess, it would have destroyed the entire city with everything and everyone in it.
Would it have breached the?
Which seemed like 4
Would it have
people,
breached the
by
bubble?
the way.
Yeah.
The bubble would be gone.
Who placed the bomb?
Unfortunately, that I don't know. And I'm absolutely certain that I won't really care unless someone pays me to.
Cool. Well, yeah.
Ask him who killed the mayor, just because I want to know. He won't know. He won't, because he's the same person.
I would bet all the money on my person that it's the same person who planted the bomb and detonated the tunnel on the way out.
So who
Who could it be? We don't know. We're not going to find out from him.
Punk.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Well, if you
Says
ever
in his
have
head.
chance to get back into the dome, maybe dig around some of the offices. Maybe it would be in there.
Yeah, we didn't really investigate that office too much.
Dang it.
I told you we should have gone
rolled pretty
back.
poorly.
Right.
We're terrible. Well, thank you, I guess.
The job was done sufficiently well.
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and pat Melvin on the shoulder, and when we reach a point where we're back in Telduria,
We do start to return to Telduria. Black uses his scythe to rip open another place, and another gap in reality, and dumps you back out into the outskirts just west of the city.
cool. I'm gonna turn into a.
It is maybe a 20-minute walk to the train station from here.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna turn into a squirrel and GTFO. I'm gonna bid Melvin adieu.
Melvin gives him finger guns.
I'm gonna look at Sidious, pause, a beat, and then
You needed me.
and then I'm just gonna turn into a squirrel and go away. I'm not gonna say anything.
And Hondo's still on the plane of death, right?
Who had the flare gun?
Hondo.
And Black asks that out loud. Says, to himself. Snaps his fingers and the flare gun reappears in his hand. I'll be needing that. If none of you need anything else from me, I have an appointment up at the Mount Rose Casino.
Well,
It's time for Funky Claude to really earn his immortality.
we need to get paid.
Well, did you ever answer the question on what it was you wanted?
I did, but you immediately shot me down. So,
So give me money.
so I have a different request.
Okay.
I want infinite intelligence, wisdom, and access to the greatest library in the world.
You don't remember what you
Yeah.
originally asked for?
I did. I asked originally to help decipher some of my ancient tomes with information from the dead.
You should be able to double that.
Well, he just said that's not possible. He said the dead
Oh.
don't talk.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Oh,
catch
yeah.
that, sorry.
Yeah, the barrier's inviolate. But, holding on to that for a second, you got what you wanted. You got what you wanted, Sidious. Did you remember?
Wait,
I
what did
don't
Rock want?
remember what I
An answer.
wanted. I feel like maybe to be more powerful. I can't find anything
There
about
was
being in
there was a pact. You had a pact that you couldn't get yourself out of. It was in the first episode, 15 minutes in. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah,
but
it's
we never
you're,
talked about
you're
it.
packed
since.
because you're like a warlock. You made a pact with a fucking
Right, but then if my pact is
Evil
I'm free
being.
from it, then am I not a
Well,
warlock
because if you
anymore?
didn't misread your character sheet and all of a sudden think that the evil within you needs to get set free, it would have made more sense.
So is he
Wow.
setting the evil free or is he not setting it free?
Yes. We're in a real pickle here, aren't we?
He walks away with you into the fucking sunset, discussing your indecision.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. To be determined.
Black pulls
God bless
a
America.
token out of his suit pocket inside the jacket. When you figure out what it is that you need, look me up. He hands one to Melvin as well. If you have an appreciation for what I am or what you think I am, you'll understand the value of that token.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Favor, as it were.
Wait, don't we get 2 of them?
Oh my god.
Sidious is already walking away, just so you know. We're not standing
Yeah.
next to each other. I don't want to be grouped in with him when he's asking you for double the Aryan Black token.
I was promised that.
Black no longer says anything to you, lets go of the scythe, and it just sort of dissolves like a puff of black smoke into the air. And he just starts walking away.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you gentlemen.
I thought he was going to take it from you.
Wait, where are we?
We're done. That's
Yeah,
it. We're just
you are-
we're at
are-
the close.
Where am-
Slightly to the
I?
west of you are slightly to the west of Tarantus.
All right.
20 minutes from the train station, and free to seek your fate wherever you choose in someone else's story, because that is the end of the full play special.
Hooray.
The,
Oh,
this
you're not even
band
going to
of
give Melvin a
brigands-
chance to do something extremely stupid with the token?
Melvin will
Maybe
have
at
an
a later
opportunity
date.
to do something extremely stupid with that sometime in the future.
Okay.
The Melvin Illuminumion character is not dead and could be reused again if necessary.
Okay, I
Right,
hope
instead
not.
of all of us being dead.
Yes.
Win.
Which we were 30 seconds away from, and
Yeah.
the completely perfect climax, which I did not think we were going to survive.
No,
No, it
nope.
was great.
I
thought
am
we were
so
fucked.
friggin' glad you finally put that together with the catalyzer and the acid. I'm like, the acid, you idiots!
Sidious was holding on to that acid.
He was holding on to it tight.
Yeah.
He's a little perturbed still now that he doesn't have any more of it. It was good acid.
Yeah, and not brown at all.
No.
So if you liked us, you can find us on the internet. We can be found any number of places. We're on Twitter at Hapless Heroes Podcast. We're on Facebook, on Twitter at Hapless Heroes. On Facebook, Hapless Heroes Podcast. On Instagram, Hapless Heroes Podcast.
Nope, Hapless Heroes.
Hapless Heroes. I'm just crushing it tonight. It's absolutely fantastic. We can also be found on Reddit/r/Hapless Heroes Podcast.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all my fault I named half these things, so.
If you really, really like us, you can interact with us on the internet via our Discord. The Discord permanent link can be found in the pinned post on our Twitter. It can be found in the sticky post on our subreddit.
And in the show notes.
Yes, right there in the show notes. Now, if you really, really, really like us, we have a Patreon, and you could donate to us. You know, give us a few bucks towards recording equipment or pizza or, I don't know,
All that fun stuff.
hookers and blow. I don't know. Probably not that. since
Probably
we're
not
all
that.
Responsible
We're
adults
pretty
who
responsible
don't want to be
adults.
murdered by our significant others and or
By
parents or
hookers and
anybody
blow,
else
you
who
mean-
cares about us.
You know,
On video games.
Yeah, more or less.
Bring
That's-
on the hookers and blow.
Yeah, that's really about us. Now, if you just really, really like us and don't get to that third one, what you can do is leave us a 5-star review on the podcast service of your choice.
yeah.
Now, if you've got anything for us, Zach.
Yeah, if you love us, like us, adore us to the max, I need you to build some sort of supercomputer, simulate my brain, and find a way to unbreak it. Because my head's funny right now. I'm a little stressed out from this game.
Yeah, that was intense.
That's good.
Just unbreak my brain. Thank you.
Yep. Unbreak his brain.
And that I will pass off to the party. You know, please unbreak all of our brains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlike the eggs where it's just sent to
No,
you.
it's me.
Well,
Hands off.
all right, well, let's outro our table. On my right, playing Sidious Vale, we have James.
Sayonara.
To his right, we have Rock Nanak, played by Francesco.
Squirrel noises.
To his right, we have the now immortal Hondo the Merciless, played by John.
Post-credit cutscene. Hondo sitting in the middle of the snowbank. Ugh. Where am I? Ah, my hand hurts.
And to his right, as Melvin Illuminumion, we have Zach.
Melvin's at a deli and doesn't have enough money, and he's really considering using this token to
Did you get a sandwich?
get Arion Blackback to buy him this sandwich.
But it cuts before you see him actually take the token.
Yes.
I'm just staring and thinking.
Yeah.
Stroking chin. I'm so hungry.
Pastrami.
I have been Arion Black and your Dungeon Master. My name is Dave. It's been so good to have you with us. We'll be turning over from me. I'm going to be taking a break from DMing for a while a few other fun things go on.
Yeah.
Yep.
So bye.
Bye-bye.
Get out of here.
See you later.
Bye.
Deuces.
It's been a pleasure.